Now we're going to provide for you a meditation practice that may be helpful in terms of productivity or having to perform under pressure. This could be a very useful meditation to practice before moving into such situations. Two of the main problems that we need to learn to deal with is firstly feeling comfortable with discomfort, like nerves or fear, apprehension. So the first thing is to cultivate an attitude of gentleness or kindness in the experience of that. And the second thing is to remain present when the mind wants to either leap forward into worrying about how things might go, the outcome, or to go into the past and dredge up things that might not have gone well in the past. So what we'll be practicing here is to just cultivate that attitude of gentleness, but also to help orientate the attention towards the present moment, because that's the only real state of mind that's useful to take into a situation where we might need to perform. This assumes, of course, that we've already done the necessary preparation that we need to do. We've done the study we need to do before an exam, we've done the preparation before the presentation, etc. So this is, now having done that, a meditation to help us to move into the next phase of performing. Now, like with all of the meditation practices, if sitting just in a balanced posture with the spine straight but not tense, just aligned with gravity, with a minimum of tension to find that point of balance, or if lying down, just a low pillow and the body in a symmetrical position. But generally before moving into a meditation, it's useful to be sitting up and just aware of the body and the sensations taking place here and there, the contact of the clothes on the skin, the touch of the air on the skin, the connection of the body and the chair, so just the sense of touch. And while sitting here, if there's some future event coming up that may create some level of apprehension or fear or concern, those feelings might be present with us now. They may not be, but if they are, then just to make space for them, just to notice how it feels physically, just the heart if it's racing a bit, or the breathing, just feeling a bit nervous. If that's present, then just making space for it and noticing it, not even with any sense that they shouldn't be there. Just cultivating a kind of gentleness in the presence of those sensations, not having to make them go away. Just letting them be there as they ebb and flow. And if there's a reaction or an aversion to those sensations, you might also notice the effect that that has on our experience of them. And if we notice that, just being curious, no need to judge that either, just watching that wave just ebb and flow as well. So no attempt to push them away or to suppress them, or even to think that they shouldn't be there. So just feel comfortable with what's being experienced at this particular moment now, just as it is. And we may also notice that the mind tends to project into the future a fear of some negative outcome, some sort of anxious, wishful thinking for a positive outcome, an apprehension about which it's going to be, and the agitation in the mind that causes, or the mind going into the past sometimes about negative experiences. But all of those thoughts about the future and the past, they're only happening now. The body's just sitting in the chair now. So just orientating back to this present moment, the sense of touch, the hearing, just moment by moment. And if the mind tends to race ahead to the future again, just notice the effect of that. Just gently, without any criticism or judgment, just coming back to this moment now, just the body in the chair. Good. And now as you're about to move into this activity, just be patient with cultivating that attitude of gentleness, moment by moment, as the event unfolds, gently bringing your attention back to the present moment, but always through the senses, looking, hearing, being in touch. So just move moment by moment and be interested to see how the event unfolds. Be open, be curious, and let it just be what it is, and whatever it may be, just with an attitude of readiness to learn from the experience and to give ourselves some space to just be human. We're all a work in progress. Good.